What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an updated what's in my train case video. I have this guy stuffed full plus another bag with things that I take on location jobs. So if you want to see what I carry around with me, then just keep watching. So when you open up the train case, it has two different sides and each side has 3 levels. And then there is one big pocket in the very center where I keep most of my bigger bottles and bigger things like that. So we're gonna go through each level and then I will get into the other bag. So starting with this side at the very top of my case, this is where I keep all of my disposable tools and implements. So whenever you are traveling and you're doing on-location jobs, it's really best to have disposable tools that you use so you can just chunk them away and then get out new ones for all of your clients. So that way you don't have to worry about sanitizing and things like that. So basically I just keep lots of boring things. Instead of cotton, I do suggest using the 2x2 lint-free wipes. They're just so much easier to deal with whenever you're doing nail services, but I just keep those on deck. I have about 4 packs of those at all times, and then I keep things like disposable buffing blocks, and then below that I have disposable files, and I have disposable cuticle sticks. So basically your entire manicure and pedicure is done with clean disposable implements that you can get rid of and not have to take back with you whenever you are repacking your kit. So as for the other side, that's where more of the fun stuff comes in. The top drawer here is where I keep all of my things for nail art, or most of my nail art stuff. It's just basically where I keep rhinestones and glue for my rhinestones. This glue, let me just tell you, is absolutely ideal for any traveling nail tech, because it has a hard bottom and it's flat, so it will sit on any surface where you are. And then I keep my little 12 pack of different color rhinestones. They're super easy to travel with in that case. I will link down below where I actually got the glue and the rhinestones if you're interested. On that same shelf is where I keep things like my dotting tools and nail art brushes, and I keep my cleanup brush and my little dish for my nail polish remover. You guys have heard me talk about this a ton. I can never go anywhere without this. And then I keep all of my nail stripers as well on that same shelf. I just keep the basics with me at all times, things like white and black, silver and gold, just because it's what I use most often and it's really easy to just reach for these instead of having to get your nail art brushes out and different paints and things like that. The next tray down is a little bit random at the moment because I'm still kind of figuring out my storage, but I just have some of my sanitized tools that I can't have disposable versions of, and that's just my nail clippers and toenail clippers. I keep multiples in a bag just in case I need to have one sanitizing while I use the other one, and so on and so forth. So those are really the only ones that I take with me that have to be sanitized. And then I have random things like different alcohol wipes. These are so great when you're on location if you need to clean your client's hands and your hands super quickly. It's a really cool alternative. And then I have random things like my square reader. I have to use this guy everywhere I go. It's so convenient. I absolutely love it for when I need to run credit cards on location. And then I just have random things like business cards and my license and things like that. So the third tray is normally left open until I know what the client wants as far as polish goes, but most of the time I will bring a top 4 just in case, which is a white, a good nude, a red, and a pink, just because those are chosen most of the time out of all of the colors that I have, but I do leave it open for extra colors that they might want. Now for the big bottom compartment, that's where I keep my bigger bottles. So I have my base coat and my top coat. These are just the normal polished base coat and top coats. And then I also have the gel versions. This one right here I really like. This is from the brand Gelability, and it is a bonder and a top coat. But the really cool thing about these are actually that you can mix them with normal nail polish, and you can turn any normal nail polish into a gel. So these are really cool to have on me for when I'm going on location and a client wants a color that I don't have in a gel line. I can just mix it up really quick and do my own version, and it's really handy. And I also keep a mixing tray with me. So yeah, I always keep a mixing tray with me. This is just a mirrored tray I got at a dollar store, and I love to use these to mix up my gels because I can get the perfect color I want, and then when I'm done at the end of the service I can just wipe it all off and it's clean and you're good to go. I also keep my towels in here. I just have, I think 3 is all I can fit right now. If I do have a larger party that I have to do, I will keep those in the other bag that I will show you later. And then I have things like add-ons. So I bring my loose glitter with me in case anybody wants a little bit more pizzazz on their nails. I keep the silver and gold, and these are just loose glitters that I got at Michael's craft store. I just sprinkle these in gel and kind of embed them in there and then do a top coat, and it looks so awesome. Also in there I have my cuticle oil. I always finish off all of my services with cuticle oil no matter what, and this one is just from Jamberry. I absolutely love it because of the packaging, and it doesn't leak, it doesn't spill, so it's really great to travel with, and it doesn't take up that much room. And then I have my flash tattoos. These are so popular right now, and I use these on clients when they just want a little bit more fun on their manicure and pedicure, because they look super cute as like finger tattoos and then hand tattoos, and then some of them look really cool as like bracelets and anklets. So yeah, these are super fun. And then I keep my nail stickers. I have two right here. These are from Essie. They are a cheetah print pattern and a zebra print. I just love these because they're super simple and they last for about a week, and you don't have chipping or anything like that, so love these guys. I always suggest to finish them off with a gel top coat. It makes them stay a little bit longer and you have that really pretty shine. And I always have to keep an extra bag with me because I don't have anywhere to store my actual bottles of supplies, so I change out my bag from time to time, but for right now I'm using this one. This is pretty much just a big tote bag, but it's really deep and wide enough to where it fits all of my products, and it's black so it matches my train case. And basically I just keep all of my larger products. So I have things like my lotions. This one from C&D, this is the almond hydrating lotion. This is the best stuff ever. I absolutely love it for manicures and pedicures. And I keep things like hand sanitizers and my bottles of alcohol for sanitizing, my cuticle removers, and then I keep things like quick dry spray, all that kind of stuff that needs to be standing straight up. This is the quick dry spray that I mentioned earlier. This is from Beauty Secrets. I just picked this up at Sally's, but I absolutely love this stuff. It comes out really, really quickly, but it dries your nail polish insanely fast. I love this stuff. And then lastly, I pretty much just keep things like my pedicure slippers. Whenever I'm doing pedicures on location and they're not using gel, I just keep these guys with me. They are also from Sally's, I believe. So that's pretty much it for what I take on location with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will leave all of the links below that I can to almost everything that I've mentioned in this video if you want to check it out for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.